It began on a day like any other. The sun shone. Children laughed. Suddenly the sky over New York City went dark. A colossal silver ship hung in the air, blotting out the sun. It was an alien vessel. Of that there could be no doubt. Its smooth, featureless hull reflected the city's lights back down in a menacing, distorted tableau. The initial shock quickly gave way to panic. People poured into the streets, their faces a mixture of awe and terror. News channels around the world cut to live feeds, broadcasting images of the impossible craft to a stunned global audience. The world held its breath. What did these visitors want? Were they here in peace? Or had humanity's time on this planet come to an end? A booming voice, amplified across the city, shattered the uneasy silence. It spoke in a language no one understood, yet its tone was unmistakable. It was a command, an order. The aliens had a simple message: surrender or face annihilation. Looks like they were dead serious. The world was in for a real space jam. And humanity was about to find out if they could handle the alien invasion or if they were just out of this world. Fear spread like wildfire across the globe. It was a real panic at the disco. The alien message, translated through advanced algorithms, was no ET phone home. It sent chills down the spines of world leaders, making them wish they had a universal translator for their nerves. Surrender, a chilling word that echoed the fall of empires past, like a bad sequel. The United Nations, convened in an emergency session, became a stage for frantic debate. It was like alien versus politician. Some argued for immediate compliance, hoping to appease the seemingly invincible force. They were ready to phone it in. Others, their voices shaking with a mixture of fear and defiance, called for resistance. They weren't ready to throw in the towel. The world watched, holding its breath, as humanity teetered on the brink. It was a cliffhanger moment. Families huddled together, seeking solace in each other's presence, as the news showed images of the alien ship, which was no friendly neighborhood spaceship. Now replicated across every major city on Earth. It was an alien invasion tour. The planet, once a tapestry of diverse cultures and ideologies, was united in fear. It was a global group hug, but without the hugs. The debate was short-lived. It was a real alien concept to some. Without warning, the alien vessels unleashed their terrifying power. Talk about a blast from the past. Beams of energy like celestial lightning bolts rained down upon the planet. It was a shocking experience. Earth's military, caught off guard and outmatched, could only watch in horror as their weapons proved utterly useless against the advanced technology of the invaders. They were out of this world. Cities crumbled, reduced to smouldering ruins in the blink of an eye. It was a smoke show. The collective might of humanity, so formidable on its own planet, was but a whisper against the roar of the alien onslaught. They were light years ahead. Hope, once a flickering flame, seemed to be extinguished entirely. Was this the end, or just a space for a new beginning? Section 4. Hope from the ashes, but from the ashes of despair, a spark of resistance ignited. It was time to rise and shine, quite literally. Deep within a fortified bunker, Captain Elena Reyes, a decorated pilot known for her courage and ingenuity, rallied a small team of survivors. She was the pilot with the most mileage. Reyes, her eyes burning with a fierce determination, refused to accept defeat. She was ready to wing it. "We may be outgunned," she declared, her voice ringing with defiance, "but we are not outmatched. Let's give them a run for their money." Her words, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness, resonated with her team. They were all ears. They were soldiers, scientists, engineers, ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances. Talk about a mixed bag. United by their courage and a shared will to survive, they became Earth's last line of defense. They were the ultimate dream team. They knew the odds were stacked against them, but they were determined to fight, for their families, for their planet, for the future of humanity. It was do or die, and they weren't ready to die. Section 5. A New Dawn. The fight was brutal. They endured heavy losses. It was no laughing matter. But Reyes and her team pressed on, driven by a glimmer of hope. They knew they had to soldier on. Their intelligence revealed a weakness in the invaders' armor, their reliance on a central power source, a pulsing orb of energy within their flagship. Talk about having a power trip. A desperate plan was hatched, a suicide mission to infiltrate the alien vessel and destroy the power source from within. It was a mission impossible. The final battle was nothing short of apocalyptic. It was a blast. Reyes, leading the charge, piloted her craft with a deadly grace, evading enemy fire and drawing their attention. She was flying high. She fought her way to the heart of the alien ship, sacrificing herself to ensure the destruction of the power source. She really blew them away. The resulting explosion ripped through the alien fleet, sending the remaining ships plummeting from the sky. It was a skyfall. The Earth was saved, but at a great cost. It was a pricey save. The world emerged from the conflict scarred but unbroken. They were battle-tested. The loss of life was immeasurable. Cities lay in ruins, but the spirit of humanity remained unbroken. They were down but not out. From the ashes they rose, rebuilding their shattered world piece by piece. It was a reconstruction zone. The threat of the unknown still lingered, a shadow cast over their newfound hope, but they were ready. They were on guard. They had stared into the abyss and emerged stronger. They were tough cookies. The age of innocence was over, replaced by an era of vigilance, a time to rebuild and prepare. It was a new chapter, for they knew deep in their hearts that the universe held many secrets, and some of them were not meant to be discovered. It was a cosmic conundrum.